guys, welcome back to Frankie's Forest. In today's video, I'm going to be uprooting some of this lettuce, as well as some of it is mixed in. It's Asian mustard greens as well. And they have just started to bolt, which basically means they're flowering. And this is when they basically produce seeds. And so after they produce seeds and flowers, the leaves and whatever the crop you want is, gets very, very bitter. And so these aren't producing for me anymore, so I'm going to be pulling these out. In one, I'm going to be planting some mint, and in another, I'm going to be planting some potatoes that I have over here. So I have some potatoes here, some with eyes, which is cool. And then I have a little pot of mint that I'm going to be planting into one of these grow bags. And if you didn't know, mint is actually a perennial, so it'll be coming back every year, and this grow bag is stronger and stronger each year. So, to start out, I'm going to put my gloves on and get to work. Now these grow bags actually already have some manure and some fertilizer inside of them, some compost, mixed things. So I don't really have to do any fertilizing inside of these grow bags. I can kind of just plop the potatoes in, and that is pretty much all I'll have to do. I'm just going to kind of turn around the soil a bit this way. Some of the fresher soil underneath can kind of get up here to help the potatoes grow. Leaves can sprout within only a few days, which is awesome. So first I'm going to plant the potatoes. These are Idaho potatoes. And what I'm going to be doing is just laying out where I'm going to be putting each one. And the thing with potatoes is that they can be kind of squished, because once the potatoes start to grow, they'll kind of push against each other. So they don't have to be too far apart. And once I've got them where I want them, I'll just get a little hole and put them in, and just cover them with a very small amount of soil. This way those new little leaves can come out of the soil without any issue. Even if they don't have eyes, as long as you put them under soil, give them the right amount of water, give them some fertilizer and compost, they'll do just fine. Next up, I'm going to move over to this grow bag that I'm going to put the mint in. And mint is a pretty tough plant, one of the toughest around, so I don't really have to worry about damaging the root system or anything. They'll come back from almost anything. So I'm just going to take these individual stems, and you don't have to worry about damaging the root system because their roots are super tough. As you can see here, it's kind of like this big old root, and then these small fibrous roots coming out the side that are really providing a lot of the energy for the plant. And then they have little offsets out here, like aloe veras have. So I'll just be squishing these in around here because they don't need any fertilizer, any compost or anything. This has compost and fertilizer, but it really isn't required. They can do fine in almost any type of soil, from sand to clay. They're really, really hardy plants. And like I said, they come back every year. Alrighty, so I have this big block of soil that I'm not going to be needing anymore. And then I have my grow bag with some mint in it, looking great. And then I have my grow bag with some potatoes in it, hopefully going to sprout very soon, with some nice leaves. I'll show you guys what potatoes will look like once they have leaves. They're over here. As you can see, I have 4 grow bags, and the leaves are kind of starting to topple over now. When the leaves die, that means that they're ready to harvest. So the leaves are on their first stage, they're toppling over, the bottom leaves are starting to yellow, so I'm going to be getting potatoes pretty soon. which is very exciting. Alright, so I've planted the potatoes and I've planted the mint. I'm going to water them in both really good. With potatoes, you don't want to give them too much water or too little. If you give them too much, they'll rot. Too little, they'll die, shrivel up. So just the perfect amount of water, just enough to have it drain through all of the soil. With the mint, it really doesn't care. You could give it a drop of water or 10 gallons of water. It'll appreciate it either way. It's pretty grateful. So that's pretty much it for this video. I'm just going to leave these guys alone. They have the fertilizer, they have everything they need to get started. And hopefully in the future I'll update you guys on how they're doing. So that's pretty much it. If you guys enjoyed this video, please remember to subscribe and share with any friends or family who you think will also enjoy these types of videos. And other than that, I hope you guys have an excellent day. Bye.